I'm a community.
You're for the streets.
Streets now.
Lana Rhoades is cheating on me because that's Blake Griffin's baby.
Now what are you doing after we broke up? What you wanted to do?
Living the dream.
They weren't jokes. They weren't jokes.
And you're living the same thing. You're living the dream too. You said.
I don't know who needs to hear this, but girl, quit playing with that man. Let him get some of that throat. Have a good day.
So, are you cheating on your husband with him?
Yes. She belongs to the streets.
If a man wanted me to be their girlfriend, with what I know now, and if I wasn't married, I would say all expenses paid. Okay, if you're not going to propose, that's fine. $10 million placed in my account right now.
What?
Because if I'm going to be your girlfriend for a year, that's going to really lower my mate value and you're going to build yourself up. So transfer $10 million into my account and I'll think about being your girlfriend for a year. That's how much I would say for each year, if I ever even did it. Because it's so highly degrading for a woman.
My body count is 10.
Oh, damn. Okay, so here's the real question. Do I lie or do I say the truth?
You could divide by 3.
Nah. Okay, yeah. Mine's, I think it's like 13, I would say. I think. Yeah. Like,
13?
yeah.
Okay.
Per.
You think?
So mine is actually 1.
Stop the cap.
Yeah.
Just 1?
Just 1.
And it's your current boyfriend?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh.
well, that's precious.
It's special.
She's telling the truth. So like 4.
Multiply it by 3 and that's the real number.
So 12?
Well, the thing is this. The women in other countries such as DR and Thailand and these other countries, it's just culturally the norm for a woman to be cooking, for a woman to be taking care of her man, all that stuff. The whole independent woman thing is really a US thing. Now, we kind of ruin it for ourselves a little bit, being too strong and being too independent, because then we don't allow the guy to be a guy. So there's a lot of guys right now going to other countries to find wives. But I will say the caveat with that is that they don't realize that once they bring those girls here, it's going to be a whole different bag.
So Shirley Ann, Georgia, Eastman, how old are you?
28.
You have any kids?
Yes, I do. I have 8.
Oh, hell no.
How old are you?
28.
You have 8 kids that you gave birth to?
Yes, ma'am.
You gave birth to 8 kids?
Yes.
A lot of people fail, bro, because they be so worried about girls. I said this in the YouTube video. Girls is some of these guys' biggest downfalls because they try to impress girls. They will put their life on hold to make sure a woman's happy over his own self. Like, seriously, that's why a lot of guys fail. Okay, it's 24 hours in a day. You'll see a guy give a girl 8 hours of text messages and phone calls. His whole mind. When you can take that same 8 hours and put it into income, money, learning how to invest. Like goals, writing your goals down, praying, something.
For a 32-year-old, what do you think the median income is for this age specifically?
For a 42-year-old?
32-year-old.
32-year-old.
The age that you check.
I think it's 250,000.
It's 52,000.
What? No, it's not. Damn, America.
And then what's the top 25% of a 37-year-old?
Dang, maybe it's 200,000.
86.
What? No, it's not.
The more bodies a woman has, the more likely she's gonna leave you. Because she's dealt with Chad, she's dealt with Tyrone, she's dealt with Pookie, she's dealt with Ray Ray, she's dealt with the whole group. So now, if you do any little thing to her, or as girls say, the ick, and they have some stupid requirements for what the ick is. If you do anything stupid, she'll be like, well, Tyrone did it like this, Pookie did it like this, Chad did it like this, so I'm just gonna leave you and go and find me another one of them.
What's your body count looking like right now?
I can't even tell you. It's like 45.
How old are you again?
20.
20, and your body count is?
45.
45.
That's enough internet for me today.
I got ghosted by a boy who I really wasn't that interested in, but I was surprised that he ghosted me still. Isn't that interesting?
It is interesting. Let's break this down so you can fully understand female nature, what really drives them, what motivates them. Now, the vast majority of women see men as fans. They see us as guys to give them attention, give them unlimited loads of validation, to make them feel good. This is why they post tons of selfies every single day and they post thirst traps, because they want to be wanted. So if a guy shows them, I don't want you, or, I'm not really interested, what'll happen is she'll, flip out, especially if she's somewhat attractive or she's used to getting a lot of attention. She's gonna think like, wait, something is wrong with me, so I gotta chase after this guy. Or like in her case, I have to make a video talking about how I'm not even interested or attracted to this guy, but he doesn't want me, so I gotta do something. This is what happens with a lot of women who are entitled, who are used to getting guys to chase after and pursue them, because once that one guy doesn't show them attention, they're gonna want that guy. They're gonna chase after him, and that's usually the guy that they end up getting a relationship with.
I honestly pay a lot of bills, and I won't date a man who can't financially take care of me. Meaning, if they can't financially take care of me, I can't be with them.
What do you bring to the table, if you don't mind?
Everything.
Modern men have realized they cannot save modern women. Modern women must save themselves and learn how to get along with the men they say they want. Don't save her. She don't want to be saved. You can't save her.
What women don't realize is you guys get curved in silence. You guys curve us overtly. Oh, I'm not interested. I got a boyfriend, blah, blah, blah. You guys have to be overt. When a guy comes up to you and makes an approach, you have to decline him up front so he knows not to waste his time, right? Or not to continue to pursue you to some degree. Women, men, though, we curve you guys differently. We'll deal with you, have sex with you, whatever it may be. And then when you display stupid behavior, you don't apologize, you have some hoe tendencies, etc., we just won't take you seriously and commit to you. But the thing is we'll keep you on the, sexual hamster wheel.
On the roster.
Right?
Yeah.
On the roster, etc. So when a guy doesn't elevate you to girlfriend status, wife, or whatever it is, 9 out of 10 times you did something to f up.
As a woman, you should not be broke. And if you can't ask any guy in your contact list for money, you need to delete them all. Delete them all.
Men are actually much less choosy, so to speak, than women are when it comes to evaluating physical attractiveness. So, for example, virtually every woman can find a sexual partner, and usually very quickly. It's certainly not true for men. Men rate 50% of women as above average in attractiveness, whereas women rate 20% of men in above average in attractiveness.
Feminism makes no sense. Like, why do you want to be equal to a guy? Go talk to a guy. Being a guy is really hard. Society hates you, they call you stupid, they basically call you incompetent. Being a guy is really difficult. Like, women, why do you want to be men? It makes no sense. Like, we have such an easy job. Be like sweet and kind and nice.
It makes a high value woman having brains and not listening to men.
I'd say that makes a low value woman.
We don't need to listen
if you
to
don't
men.
listen to
What do we need to listen to men for? I don't want to be with a man who's controlling and telling me what to do. I want to be able to live my own life.
Only controlling in the bedroom.
This is the exact reason why most modern women are single and alone. This is why a lot of relationships don't last, because they want men to uphold their traditional values. They still want us to provide for them. They want us to protect them, take them on trips, pay their bills, pay their rent, take them shopping, do all these different things that a traditional man would do, but they don't want to uphold their traditional values. Cooking, they think that's beneath them for the most part. Not going out late at night, they think that you're oppressing them. Not wearing a certain tight outfit, they think that, oh, you're controlling them. Getting rid of guy friends, they say, oh, well, you're trying to control my life. Why would you want to do that? It's because men intrinsically wants a woman who we're providing for to listen to us and follow us. So if a woman's like, I ain't doing that, what you mean? You can't control me. But they still want you to pay the bill when the waitress comes. Or they want you to pay the rent or do whatever. We're going to think in our head, why should I do that if I have no authority or I have no say-so over what I'm protecting and providing for?
Nothing makes me gasp more than when I go on Lana Rhoades' story and she posts her son and I see his face. Because it's just like, oh my God, bro. He looks exactly like his daddy. Like, bro.
And to the people saying that he looks like Ben Simmons, no the fuck he doesn't.
Lana Rhoades is cheating on me because that's Blake Griffin's baby.
I hate speculating, but when you see this child, it's like my recent camera roll is a collage of him side by side with Blake Griffin. Yeah. That is just fully Blake on a baby's face. And I said this last time, but he's growing more and more into Blake.
Listen, I hate that Blake Griffin has to be a deadbeat. I don't like that. I want him to go on Maury.
You are not
Accidental film star Lana Rhoades reveals her son's father is an NBA player and social media thinks they know who it is. Lana Rhoades recently had a son and hasn't come up publicly to say who the father is, but she did recently say it's an NBA player. Social media believes the father is either Kevin Durant or Blake Griffin.
I'm a community.
You're for the streets.
For the streets now.
A few moments later.
Now what are you doing after we broke up? What you wanted to do?
Living the dream.
They weren't jokes. They weren't jokes.
And you're living the same thing. You're living the dream too. You said you wanted to have a baby. I said I wanted to have group. Both doing what we wanted. What's the problem?
All right, perfect. But the
I'm not
point
mad.
is, you are a gaslighter, and I just proved my point.
Oh,
With the music. That was good.